Today, I'd like to take a look at a new, recent favorite, the Horror Tarot. I really get a kick out of this deck. And today, the Seven of Wands appears for our consideration. The Seven of Wands often has a hostile depiction. It often has a turmoil associated with it, maybe a certain combativeness. But something interesting here, we may find ourselves in such a situation or situations where we find ourselves at odds with others, at odds with circumstances, and just wondering, why me? An understandable and not uncommon human experience. But why me? An interesting caption on the card. It says, trapped, but who is the monster? Why me? An interesting question when we look at our circumstances and dealing with the neighbor and the coworker and the boss and the partner and the this and the that. What looks like the common denominator in those various circumstances? Does it seem more likely? Let's have an Occam's razor moment for a second here. What seems more likely? That all of these, on an individual basis, all these other people and things and circumstances suddenly have decided to create turmoil and have suddenly decided independently, or even more interestingly, together, to make challenges for you and to obstruct and to stymie your progress? Or maybe you stand as the common denominator, and nobody likes to hear that. But let's consider it. Could you, in your interaction with the neighbor and the coworker and the boss and the this and the that and the partner and the pet, could you possibly contribute in some unseen or until now unknown way to all of this shakiness? Not to say only you, because interactions usually, if not always, involve the other party as well. But in what ways can you take charge of the situations by taking charge of yourself? What way can you, or in what ways can you, shift a little bit of perspective, shift a little bit of outlook, change the way you respond, even in just a small way or two, to better stabilize things? Give it a try. And if you find that the reactions in these different circumstances and in these different interactions change favorably, then you might have gotten onto something.